Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for Pisces. So, what are we looking at today? We're looking at Wish Upon a Star and a Deep Breath. These are the cards that came out for today. What do they represent in positioning in the Celtic Cross from last Sunday is how others see you and how you see yourself. I always love doing these because it's, do these kind of match? Do they have a marriage to each other? We go out in the world and we bring out some energy, right? We put it out there, and then it gets reflected back to us. It's like a mirror, right? So what are you putting out there, and is it being reflected properly, right? So for yourself, I feel that you're taking like a deep breath. I see the 7 and I'm reminded of last year, year 7, of all the things that you've accomplished, all the things that you've done, all the things that you looked at. And now that I feel like you're taking a deep breath and just going through it again. Not again from the beginning, but more like, I'm taking a deep breath, I'm getting grounded, I'm getting, I'm putting my focus on what is it that I discovered about myself. What did I really want to do, and where did I want to be? And it's good to look back. It's good to see how much work you did, because sometimes we start talking ourselves, or we lose that energy that we brought in. So it's good to bring that energy back, to get back into meditation, to look at the open flowers, everything that was produced, everything that we accomplished, everything that we brought forward. And others see you as wish upon a star. I really like that. It's, first of all, you have the hands over the heart, the beautiful innocence and childlike beauty of somebody who's like, I'm wishing the beautiful, it's not the innocence of a child, but the playfulness of a child. I feel that people see you as on the cusp of something new, regardless of your age. It's giving you that refreshed kind of look, when you are suddenly passionate about something new. You again feel like a kid in a toy store, right? It's like, I'm going to make all of these happen, and all of this is going to come to fruition, and I'm so excited. They see you making your wishes, the beautiful wishes, all of these beautiful little lights here. This comes down to 39, and 3 is the Empress, the creative one, the one who brings things to life. And I feel you're just at the cusp of that, and people are seeing it. They're going, wow, she or he is manifesting what they want. It's amazing, right? So let's pull some cards here, Pisces. Let's take a look. Let's go deeper into these messages. Four of Pentacles. And 7 of Pentacles. You have the 7 again. Okay, I feel, that's what I was saying. It's like the 7. I would have said that's kind of out of place, but it's not. I feel that they're both, because they came out. You went from a tree that was like barren and had hidden pentacles. And I feel that you've cleaned that out. Maybe you've taken these 4 and we're left with 3, which makes a lot of sense because this come out to 3, right? You took all the prickly stuff out. You took these 4 prickly pentacles that, in essence, you're looking at them and you go, they're pentacles. They're valuable. But are they? They weren't doing anything. I feel like they were calcified and petrified and weren't doing anything, but they were kept like just in case, right? Like limiting beliefs. Well, I'm going to stay in a safe spot just in case because I'm used to it, right? I've seen them. I know what they are. I can avoid them. I don't get pricked by them anymore. I just look at them. But what you actually did is you went into that garden, into that 7, and you cleared it out. And by clearing it out, what was left started to grow, okay, and bring in fruit. And I feel that's what you're looking at, that deep breath. What was left? Now, you're making a wish. Now, I've done all this work. Now I'm going to put in, it's almost like saying I'm going to put in my big wish. I'm going to go look at this one because I'm very curious, the message of the card itself. Intentions based on your desires and aspiration, and the act of consciously committing to a vision. I love that. So it says, do you believe your dreams can become real? Or do you shrug them off as unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds a promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. I love that. We humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go, walking away and allowing the universe to do its part in a co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to your origins. And that's right here. Okay, so that's what I want to see. You look back at everything that you did. Your origins, how you let go of certain things to let other things grow, right? It's right here. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. If it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star. Then live as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Absolutely. What if, Pisces, you could do anything? Anything. You could create anything. I'll give you an example. Maybe you want to be like a famous podcaster. Why don't you sit and imagine yourself as that podcaster? And you're sitting to create your podcast. You're already known. You're already famous. You're already expert in your field. You're just working at giving the best that you can. Now, go and do your job. Okay? Even if you haven't started yet, do it as if you're already there. You're already one of those very successful people. Okay? Wish on it and go for it. So, just a little, a little bit to get you there. Take that idea, think about it, move forward into it. Again with the 7, it keeps coming back up. It keeps coming back up. Yeah. It's time. It really is time. Take your ideas and go with it. Okay? I even feel like they're seeing you wishing upon, but I think it's time for you to actually just take the ones that you want and go for it. I feel like that. It's going choose and run, choose and go, choose and decide. Okay? This is much more than just how you are and how they see you. I feel that Spirit's going, it's time to do. Okay? It's time to go. It's time to make this a reality. Absolutely. Yeah, it's time to make a choice. Because if you're sitting there choosing for too long, nothing happens. You just stay at one. You never move forward. Taking shelter. The answers are within. I feel that's right here. Okay. The answers are within. But like I said, if you just sit there and do nothing about it, they're going to stay within. They're not going to go anywhere. So it's the answer. After you get the answer, you take action to that answer. There's hermit energy here. There's been hermit energy all week. Okay? That's what you're doing. Okay? There's your light right here, the lantern. Okay? You went up to the mountains and you got insight. Right here, in the heart space. But it's time to move. It's going to be time to move into it. As Pisces, we take a lot of time to gain insight. We're experts at it. We do procrastinate in that way. Sometimes it's really good because we can take things apart, put them back together a million different ways, get a million different insights. But sometimes it's stopping us, right? And again, go deep, explore your roots. I feel this is here, right here, what I said, right? With the tree. Figure out what stopped you, figure out what's left, and then move forward, right? And you do this all in like taking a deep breath, figuring out what you need to do, how you need to do it. Absolutely. Right here. Okay, that's your grounding. And she's got a book open. She's figuring it out. So, I don't know. I feel, yeah, people are looking at you and going, oh, well, you know, she's doing this or he's doing that or they are doing this, whatever tickles your fancy at this point in life. Definitely a lot of insight. I do feel you're getting ready to move, though. I feel this is all the movement card. This is all about making that choice. Getting your wishes in order, right? It's to figure out that one thought, that one thing that you need, right? This is the Ace of Wands. That one thing that's going to inspire you beyond anything else. That's going to make you go forward and go, yes, this is what I want to concentrate on. Absolutely. This is what's happening here. The answers are still within, though, as they say, right? The answers are within. High Priestess. I'll take another one because that one didn't actually come out. Just kind of, it hopped out of the deck to show me that it wanted attention. Yeah, there's a bit of a standstill, though. This reading is just telling me all the time. It's like, go in, find the answer, find that thing that does it for you, go inside, and then it's like, I'm stopped. These two fours, right? It's like there's a stoppage of growth somehow. And every time I look at this card with the word wish, it's the difference between wishing and doing. I just feel there's a little bit of a slow up that's coming in with this. Maybe you're feeling that you're just still trying to figure it all out. But Spirit is coming in to say, look inside. Take a moment. You know what? If you're not meditating enough, if you're not taking a moment enough to be with yourself without trying to figure everything out through the lenses of the mind, I would say take some time and meditate. Just be in the moment. When I calm down enough, when I calm my brain down enough to just be quiet within myself, I find that a lot of things start coming in. It's almost like clearing the space and leaving it open long enough for new things to come in or new insight. So please take the time, if you haven't, so that you can give your brain a break, give yourself a break, because you might be really tired under the strain of this constant thinking. Some of you may even be waking up feeling extra tired because you go to bed with these thoughts in mind. What do I do? How do I move forward? And then you're waking up super tired because your brain has been working through your subconscious all night long. Yeah, try to do more breathing, more, yeah. Take deep breaths, really help. I did meditation bowls just before. It's very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this card come out before. Look at this. Foundation and Achievements, and it's 4 with a rainbow. It's almost like another 4 like here. Another 7. See what I mean? Stand your ground. 7. Grounding. Ground. Stand your ground. It's all about it's not just standing your ground. I feel that this is because you're constantly going back and forth through your brain. Because you're concentrated so much on the 7, you're missing the 3 that you could be building. See? You have to minus these 4s to go to the creativity, the 3. This is what's missing. And then eventually the 1, right? You're just wishing. Take a deep breath. That really is, when life is just too much, take a deep breath. Maybe people are also seeing you like you are doing that a lot. That I feel like doing this a lot. You know that, it's every once in a while it's like an exasperated breath. I feel that's the soul's way of trying to help the body kind of release. And yep. Yeah, that's absolutely there. Yeah. And now you have 6. Here we go again with the 6. Memories of love. You have the childlike cups coming in. I always think to myself, if you're going to go retrospective, introspective, retrospective, in other words, go back in time, you should be looking instead at the things that worked in your life, the things that brought you joy in your life, the moments that made you happy, okay? We tend to stick to the stuff that caused us heartache and hardship, and we forget about the light. See, they're still holding a light, like all of these, that brought in some beautiful, there's certain beautiful memories. There doesn't even need to be with family, it could be with friends. It could be an experience that you had. You know, even if there's just one or two things in your life that brought you intense joy, I always say go to those. Why was it so special? What made you feel good about them? And, you know, how can you integrate that into your own life? All right. All right, Pisces, let's pull some more cards here. It's so funny because you have these two opposing forces all week. It's like I want to go within, but I want to move. You know, I want to get insight, but I really want to go in that direction. So I feel like you're being pushed and pulled sometimes in two different directions. Even here with these, you get the Seven of Cups, indecision. I've got too many decisions. What do I choose? And then you have the Knight of Swords. Like, let's go. I feel like you have this invisible force going, come on already, right? Yeah. Stuck in the mud. 6. It's coming in again. You're running around in circles, getting stuck. There's just something very interesting about all of that, of this dynamic this week. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. And again, you have these circles. See, you have these same circles here. Okay, but in this instance, it's like you're going from the elephant who's like weighted down to the flying. Like, I need to fly. I need to go. And you have the 20, which is a 2, which is the High Priestess. Okay? So the idea is, Pisces here, is to really go within and stay there in that clearing out the muck. Okay? These thoughts, these things, they're weighing you down. They're weighing you down. And I feel that this bird right on the back of this elephant's back is like your higher self going, psst, come, you know, like, come and meditate. But you're hardly feeling it, or maybe not able to sense it, so you're not really paying attention. Does that make any sense? You're like not paying attention to the fact that it's going, you need to meditate. You're doing everything else but. You're doing everything else but quieting the mind. So the mind keeps going, and it gives you no room to fly, no room to find your colors, no room to drop the weight and just kind of go, right? Be your happy self. There's a lot of reminding of like that childlike feeling. Maybe even to just make a wish, okay? Maybe you're not even in the mode to make a wish. Maybe you're just going, well, you know, there's stuff to be done. And you're missing it. But this is exactly it, right? This is the same thing. This is what I feel. Hermit, Chariot, indecisive, let's go. Stuck in the mud, let's go. Flying. They're just at odds with each other. And this is what Spirit's giving me. It's like I don't know, you're like stuck in between. Why are you stuck, Pisces? Get unstuck, Pisces, okay? Do the unicorn thing, absolutely. Or is that even a unicorn? It might be a carousel horse. All right, let me see. Yeah, it's a unicorn. Yeah, look, there's a little horn, you can see it there. Could be Pegasus. It has wings, but it looks like butterfly wings. So anyway, let's not see. This is the mind. It's just like, just take it. Just take it for what it is. Just go flying. Don't try to figure out what, right? Okay, so let's take the location tarot, where it takes you out of the picture and just the location, right? Takes the people out of the picture. Let's get answers, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. What is going on? Okay, so this is absolutely, this looks like, okay, so this is a statue. I know what this is. This is Corcovado, I think, in Rio. I could be wrong. But anyway, beside it, what you can't see is that there is the feminine. It's the Lover's card. And I'm guessing this is supposed to represent the angel in the middle. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel as what they're saying that you're not seeing is that there's absolutely in harmony for you a higher power. Absolutely. Okay? There's a higher power. The higher power is kind of open-armed, okay? This is the statue of Christ. If you're a Christ believer, that's a wonderful thing. I tend to see him as the all-receiving spirit, okay? If there was ever somebody like him, he is the one who kind of set, he was like the first light worker, the big one, right? The first in his time, the Wayne Dyer, the Thich Nhat Hanh, right? People followed him. The Buddha, right? He was somebody who had great, great, great power to bring people together, make them see through the eyes of love, of the heart. And that's a wonderful thing. So to me, with the harmonizing on each side, with the feminine and the masculine, it's such a beautiful sight. It's such a beautiful card. It's telling me that you've got this and you will get it. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying that it's going to take a bit of time. Okay? It's going to take a bit of time. And that's okay. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And all I feel that Pisces they're trying to do is to make you take a few steps. Some of us may not get there right away. It may take till the end of the year. It may take a few years. But to get there, we have to begin. And I think this is it. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like sometimes he gets stuck in the details. He's still going to make progress, but he gets stuck in the details. I would say just don't search for harmony, okay, with this card, especially with the lovers on each side, which you can't see, but let's see if I can make them appear. I think you see one, and you see the other here, maybe. With the lovers on each side of this beautiful statue of maybe what you could call an earthbound angel. Just focus on harmonizing inside of you. Take less in the obstruction of peace in your mind and go after what resonates to the heart. And maybe that will help you get through the details, get your sunny skies up again, right? So that you can be riding on a very nice terrain, finding your way. Absolutely. Okay, Pisces. Okay. This is the original deck that we took from. That's the one that holds. Seeing Beyond. Very powerful card. It is what it is. And so I feel that it is what it is kind of saying right now, this is where you're at. Until you can see beyond, it's going to be that. But you have 3, 6, and 6. It's like you're at 6 right now, but 3 and 6 is 9. This is where you need to go. Physically, right? We're never going to have the 9 here in the physical, but we can have the 3 and 6 in line. And it's like saying, looking at it and going, you have 3 and 6, isn't that 9? No, it's 3 and 6, but you have them together, and they do make the 9. It's like I tell magicians all the time, people who have the life path number of magician. You're not Merlin, but you're a descendant of Merlin. You have his blood in your veins. You have his book of magic. You have a lot that can take you very far, even though you can't be Merlin himself, okay? So this is like the same thing. Right now, you're in the 6, looking for action. You've had the ideas, and you're trying to go through that door. But right now, you're feeling that it is what it is. I can't seem to move. And Spirit is saying, until you can put these 2 in the same room, the creativity and the action together, the 3 and the 6, you're going to be stuck for a little while. It's not to be mean. It is what it feels like. Again, I feel like this is inaction, fighting with each other to go forward. So, I know this is how people are supposed to see you and how you see yourself, but in it came a message of, this is your life right now, okay? Maybe the way people see you is constantly stuck in a cycle of wishing for something to happen or wishing for your life to move forward. But for right now, it's kind of feeling like a little bit stagnant and stuck. I feel in these cards, though, Pisces, is the answer for you. I do feel they keep bringing in, going deeper. The eyes closed keep getting to me. Like the inner light inside of yourself. Finding harmony. Dispelling like objections or feelings of just, like of opponency. Of that push and pull that you're having inside, that tug of war. That's the word I'm looking for. The tug of war that's going on inside of you, until you can give it a place to be quiet. You can sit it in a timeout somewhere, so that you can look at things and not get stuck in there, in the details. Then and only then you're going to see movement. You're going to feel it, and you're going to do it, and you're going to go into it. But they're telling you, take a deep breath, okay? That is more than anything. I feel, you say, I don't have time, or by the end of the day, I don't have time, I'm too tired, I fall asleep. I hear that a lot. I fall asleep. I try to meditate, but I'm so tired I fall asleep. Because anytime your brain gets a moment, of course your body wants to take that advantage, right? Pencil it in. And I know it's weird to say that, but pencil it in. Put it in your calendar, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes. And tell people, I need 10 to 15 minutes on my own. And just take the time. And just spend it clearing your mind. Just spend it focusing on the one thing. A candle flame, your breath, one thought, one letter. It's the one thing that gets you there. And every time, at the beginning, you may be always going somewhere else. Bring yourself back. It's disciplining the mind to tell it, no, I don't want you to do that right now. I want you to be concentrating on this. That's it. And it's like anything else. You can train your brain to do it. You can. And then you can start getting a lot of insight. You can start being quiet, being in the present moment. One last thing that they're really talking about is, you know that thing when they tell you, let's say you are out of a relationship and you want a relationship and you're yearning for a relationship and you're looking for love. You know that thing, you're looking for love. They have that thing that they say, when you stop looking for it, that's when you're going to find it. I feel that this is the same thing when it comes to the brain. They're kind of saying, when your brain stops trying to find the answer in meditation, when you stop it from going a million miles an hour, that's when the answer will come to you. There's something to that, Pisces, because I've experienced it. I know it's true. It does happen. It's because I think you become yourself. You don't wear your insecurities in your energy field on yourself. You suddenly free yourself from all of that. And just being a free energy is very attractive. It's attractive to answers, to people, to good things coming in. So please take time, practice it. Take the deep breath. Instead of wishing upon stars, go in your heart space and just, I don't know, take the time to be present in the moment. Concentrate on the one thing. And if nothing else, if nothing comes in, don't be disappointed. Be happy that you were able to concentrate on the one thing and that you gave your mind a well-needed break. You may actually feel super refreshed after this because you've shut down all the clutter. I can't tell you how bone tired I feel right now having done this reading. I feel like my mind, my head hurts. And it's not a headache. It's like my head is full of things. And I need it to be quiet. I'm actually going to go meditate after this before I do any more work. Because this is too much. And if you're carrying this around, it's affecting your physiology. It's affecting every part of you. It's affecting your sleep. It's even, I think it's affecting my digestion too. Just work on it, okay? I'm telling you, just take the time, work on it. Wishing is great, but I always think that it's a need, it's a want. You start, you know, please give me, give me. I want you to focus instead on very different things. Meditation, deep breath. All right, so before you go, please put in the comment section anything that represents calm or meditation or a favorite place where you like to, be in the present moment. Just show me a little emoji in the comment section. I would love to see them. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful Pisces. Everything I offer is in the description box below. And I will see you tomorrow for your hopes, dreams, and the outcome. We're going to finish off the readings for the week. And take good care of yourself. Bye for now.